Hey y'all, it's your girl Nate here. We're about to get into some batch content prep. And so, what batch content really is just basically dedicating a day or a few hours out of the day to just record. It's batch recording. So, you're recording content that you can post, multiple days out the week or whatever. So, maybe you have a few videos in mind and you want to go ahead and just record all at once. So this is me wiping the mirror down, getting off that excess lint and those nasty fingerprints for people that come walk up to the mirror and touch it. But yeah, so this is me getting just preparing really for content prep. I made a challenge to post every day in the month of February. So far, we are at day 7. And it's been going strong. So I'm super proud of myself because the goal is to, again, stick to the challenge, but also just increase everywhere with, getting my followers up, my engagement up on my posts, and really just securing some more brand deals with different partners. Next, we're going to get our material. So the first thing was I wanted to try out this new tripod that I got, being that it can hold my phone and my iPad, but it also goes up to 86 inches. And so you can get like an overhead shot if you need or anything. I got this from the TikTok shop for free, still utilizing some of those funds from that purple ticket. I really hope they bring that back because your girl got a lot of free things from that that I could definitely use. And it also has been helping with me just crossing out some of the things on my 2025 bingo goal list. So, yeah, shout out to that purple ticket from TikTok. But this is just me setting up the tripod. I wasn't sure which film I was going to use first, whether I was going to record on my iPad or my phone, because I didn't really know exactly what I had plans on recording first. Because right now I was recording just the behind the scenes of prepping to record content. I learned batch content and content recording when I had my business, so that's another story for another day. But I, write books, do podcasting and everything, which I have just recently started back with. And so me and a few other business owners would get together on weekends or on certain days, dedicate either a full day, half a day, or just a few hours out of the day to just batch content prep, business plan out, just really plan out for what's next, whether it was an event we were hosting or even planning to attend or things like that. And so, that was just a trick that stuck with me because, listen, full-time mom, full-time student, full-time employee, work from home. I got to get it in where I can fit it in, and one thing I really promised myself to be this year was just more consistent across the board. Just giving 100% in all areas and not 50 here, 70 here. I just want to be, really give 110%. Like I want to fully push myself past my full potential in everything that I do this year, just because I've been playing with my potential and I'm not trying to do that this year, nor going forward at all. Sometimes we do get knocked off our pivot, but it's okay to recognize that and then push forward to learn from those lessons, and come back even harder. Because one thing about it, whether I'm sitting in solitude or not, or whether I've put a pause to something, I've noticed that when I come out of that season, I come back so strong and just I come with it, I never come out empty handed, if that makes sense. And so right now I'm working on being consistent with my posting of content. I'm working on 3 books right now. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that information as well. I'm due to graduate this year from school with my psych degree and a minor in healthcare administration. I got a lot going on, okay? So that's another reason why batch content has just become, a key thing that I have to do lately if I want to stay on this goal, which I plan to do. I'm not, that try has got to go out the window. I'm no longer trying things or trying to do. No, I'm going to do everything I said I was going to do and more, because again, I'm not playing with my potential. I'm not procrastinating anymore. I'm just not doing it. I can't settle, and I won't settle. So as you can see, we did decide to go with the iPad choice, to go ahead and start recording some content. And this is where we prep to decide what we're about to pull out of the closet. I wasn't sure exactly what motive I want to go with, but I know February was a month of love, and a lot of Valentine's Day themed things were going to be being posted and, trending lately. So of course I pulled out some of those kinds of outfits, but also just different get ready with me's outfits of the day, and choosing different styles of outfits is what I definitely decided to go with when choosing some of my outfits. So this is just me laying everything out. Once you kind of, grab your materials or the things that you plan on using for that batch content, you really just start prepping out how you want to record what you want to record. And that's the tricky thing about batch content. When you batch content, you kind of have to plan in advance or know what your plan is, because some things take multiple shots of different angles or different things, and so you have to remember to record all of those angles that you need for that final product of that video. That's just me still gathering some things. I did get a PR bag or package in the mail from Comfort Clothing. They sent me one of their new Valentine's sets. So that was another thing I did have to add to just recording. And that was me getting all the different shoes that I was going to need for recording. Batch content, again, is tricky because, well, I'm going to say it's tricky for a person like me. When you have ADHD and you're trying to stay on task, sometimes you can get knocked off pivot, or you can, forget something. So I kept just looking and making sure that I had everything. The box that you see me shake, that was just all of the jewelry that I was going to be using to record as well. Now you see me planning out the different outfits. So I'm putting together what I'll be wearing with what type of shoe, what pants I was wearing with what type of shirt. When I decided to create this February challenge, I did decide that I was going to kind of plan out day 1 all the way through day 28. However, I didn't put it in a specific order of what would be posted on what date. I just knew for this specific day of recording that I had to get the PR package out the way, get the brand collabs out the way of brand merch, and then also just some other ideas that I had in mind from some recent purchases I had made while out and about. So everything is out, planned. Now we got our speaker, because what's a vibe without, recording? You got to have those vibes in the building. That's all I have for y'all. Stay tuned for the next video.
And she my favorite, let me give her some flowers. Come here. Niggas be texting but ain't talking about shit. She bought that money, she ain't checking for dick.